guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it's Mariah, Amanda, and we're going to be doing a May Plan With Me video. So let's get on into that. Okay, so on my channel you should already have seen posted the migration from my first bullet journal to my new bullet journal. And this was kind of a traumatic thing for me. I was like clutching this in my hands like nothing can ever replace this one. But I was like, no, this is a good time to like kind of think about what spreads are really helping me and giving value to my life and helping me live my life easier. So the pink one is gonna go on the shelf. But yeah, so this is my bullet journal. I use the Scribbles That Matter A5 dotted journal. They have a really hard time keeping them in stock on Amazon, so they just restocked. I don't know how fast they're gonna sell out, but if there's one you like, I would maybe order two. So this one has the cute little doodles all over it. Not my first choice, but it's growing on me. And so for May, the theme that I chose was teal. So yeah, I'll kind of go into detail when I'm doing like the overhead view. I'll kind of talk you through why I do what I do. But yeah, so I have added a few little things. I added an accent color, so I have my blue and then I have a nice teal color that I've added. This is my habit tracker all filled out. So yeah, let's get into it, yeah? Shall we? Kind of gone back and forth with what is best for me for like my first page, and I've decided to go the more simpler route, which after watching so many like May bullet journal spreads, it's kind of making me wish I did a little more doodling, so I might add something, a theme to it down the road. But these are my colors that I've chosen for this month. So the Tombow Dual Brush Pen that I've used up at the top is 452. So that's this one. And then I chose a secondary one that was more teal as an accent. And then I have some of my Stabilo fine liners in the colors. They have like little numbers on them. 51, 57, and 13. And then I have Crayola Super Tips. The only thing I have to say about these is they're not labeled. So I actually rubber band these all together so I didn't lose them in my little pencil pouch. So in my weekly cleaning spread, the whole idea of this was to, it's mainly focused on the bathroom, because the bathroom that I share with my brother is like the public restroom, or the bathroom that people that come over would use. So I wanted to make sure that it gets cleaned every week, maybe even more than once a week if like the mirror needs to be wiped down or whatever. And then I just have daily cleaning tasks, weekly cleaning tasks, and then projects like reorganizing or specific things kind of cleaning and organizing related that I want to do. As far as my habit and my mood tracker goes, I first started with the like line method, and then you just like color in the box, but that didn't really work for me. I hated it almost instantly. So I decided, I saw Amanda Rachel Lee do this little box method, and this has kind of really helped me. And then onto my mood tracker, I just draw like little circles. I have this triangle thing, ruler, and I just use the little stencil to just draw different size circles. And then I have my key down the bottom, which each of them means, and then I have the number of what color I'm going to use to correspond. So normally I do this in all black, so I don't know why I decided to do it in purple and teal this month, but I guess I was just feeling the vibes. So yeah. So I have my sleep log, which I've kind of decided that I wanted to do, just started last month, to just kind of help me think about, oh, how was I feeling that day? Okay, did I do like the things that really habit-wise, like did I do my evening routine? Did I, you know, do my nightly stretching? Did I, you know, do reading? Did I have a, you know, whatever. So, and kind of ties it all in together. Did I sleep enough? So this page is bills, and how I set it up is I do a square for each individual bill, and then on this right side here, I kind of like tally them up. So right now, currently, I pay my bills by my paycheck, which is not something that I want to do for the rest of my life, or even during this process of paying down my debt, which might not be realistic, but I've been following and reading this book called YNAB, You Need a Budget, and so I'll link it down below, but yeah, so I'm going to kind of keep a track of things there. So these are my 8 major bills that I pay, and now let's do the YouTube spread. So for my monthly YouTube spread, I do the color of that month. And so basically the idea of it is to keep track of my posting and the videos that I film and in what stage of production they are in. So, let's get to it. So then once it's filmed, I'll circle it like this, and then once it's edited, I'll circle it like that, etc. until it's all done. And so what this key means is filmed, edit, description, thumbnail, schedule, and voice over. So sometimes I film a video and it's all edited, but I still need to do the voiceover. So just to kind of like know where the things are at. And so as far as this page go, it's going to be just like the sleep log, or just like my monthly log where I have the numbers and the days. So I'm gonna do that now. So it's Tuesday, so I'm just gonna go like that. So then once it's kind of done, I will schedule it out. And obviously, like, if this is the first video that I'm filming, that's going to be the first one I'm posting. But a lot of times I will have videos from the previous month. So like this is last month's spread. So sometimes I have videos. This one did get scheduled. So sometimes like I'll have videos that I will transfer over, so they will be first. And you know, honestly, sometimes I don't post videos in the order that I film them, because sometimes I film multiple videos in one day, and some might be like a makeup tutorial, and some might be like a review or a talk through. So I don't necessarily, depending on how long it takes me to edit them and all that stuff, it just depends on when I post it. So my ideal posting schedule is Tuesday and Thursday, and I try to shoot for 11 a.m. It doesn't always happen because sometimes I'm working during that time. And then for 1 week, 1 palette is typically around the 12th of the month. So I'm gonna shoot for the 14th. So I'm going to go back to my monthly, and I'm going to say Start 1 week, 1 palette. Yeah, so kind of like that. And then once I eventually get it all done, it'll be scheduled. Kind of like this was last month's. Kind of like that. Yeah. So let's do week 1. Okay, this is the fun part. I'm kind of nervous because it's Saturday night and I haven't even done next week's yet. So yeah. Let's do it. So I've kind of stick to the same weekly spread every week, and it seems to be working for me. So I'm actually gonna try something different, which is like blowing my mind right now. So on Pinterest, I just typed in bullet journaling weekly spreads, and this came up. And I really like this. I'm not going to do my sleep tracker, or maybe I will do a little self-care box. That's kind of cute, just to keep track of what you do for your self-care. But I kind of have been doing that in my weekly, daily box. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so even though this appears to be similar to what I normally do, which you wouldn't know because you've never seen it, but it looks something like this. This feels very different to me. Woo! So let's hope it works for me this week. I love this spread. I'm so glad I found it. I did adapt it kind of to what my own feels, and I felt like I needed like a box, like an ending to this. I couldn't just have it be like all empty space. Like that symmetry calms me. So at this point, normally what I do is I mark my days off, because my schedule is rotating, and then I write in like what my work schedule will be. So let's and then I transfer over my to-dos. I write little notes about what I want to film. And this is going to be a new box for me. This is going to be my self-care section. So I'm going to try to do a few things out of self-care and kind of list them here. My shopping list, bills to pay, because I do get paid on Friday. So I have Thursday off and I have Saturday off. So that's like what I would do. I just do a little thing in the corner. And and then I write in any standing appointments, my schedule, and then I kind of go from there. I'll plan out 2 workouts, and then yeah, we'll go from there. And one thing I forgot to mention is it is important to go back to not only last week, or your monthly log, but your future log. I do have a lot going on in May, so I want to make sure I know what's going on. Okay, yeah, so I don't have anything schedule-wise that I need to schedule in this week outside of the normal. So when I do my weekly spread, I kind of, like I said, I put in important dates, work, and then I kind of, on my admin day, I go in and I do, or like the day before, and I say, oh, I want to do this day, oh, I want to film this video this day, or whatever. So we'll just kind of speed through this part. And as far as workouts, I've kind of been scheduling them in as like a part of like my self-love, self-care. So I'm gonna do, I know this seems crazy, but I'm gonna do it after work on Monday and I think Wednesday, because I just can't go in before work. So just the whole like having to shower and all that. So yeah, so this is kind of what my spread is going to look like before I kind of go too crazy. I do have to, one of my to-dos is to clean out my car, so I'll put that in, clean out car. I wanted to do a YNAB workshop, which is the whole budgeting thing that I was talking about earlier. They have like workshops you can schedule. And I already like specifically like I need to call the dentist about my front tooth. I chipped it and it's like super sore, my front one. So yeah, I think that's actually it. Oops. So yeah guys, I think that's actually gonna be it for my first weekly spread in May. So this is kind of weird for me because part of my self-care or self-love routine is going to Barnes & Noble and kind of like having a little date with myself and doing this. So it kind of took me, I wasn't sure how to like go about doing it. Okay guys, I want to thank you so much for watching my bullet journal setup for May. If this is something you like, give it a thumbs up, and this is something that really I've wanted to do for a long time and I've had it as a goal for my channel, so I'm really glad that I've taken the plunge. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!